Hello viewers, this is Say-La-Vee and welcome back to our All the Mods 9 Let's Play episode 13. Alright, everybody, welcome back to the world. Here we are in another episode. We are a teenager now. This is episode 13, if I'm counting correctly, which means that we are officially in our teenage years, as you might say. So what do we want to do today? Well, as I spoke of last time, in order to make some of our farms a little bit better here, I would like to dive further into mystical agriculture in order to get some of these seeds that we are going to need to push for conduit crafting. So in order to craft the conduits, we need squid essence, diamond essence, prismarine, and fish. So if we go back to our quest book, we can see fish is here and squid is here. So those are tier 2 seeds. Over here in tier 3, way up at the top here is prismarine seeds. So we're going to have to get some tertium up and going. And we've never made imperium, and we've also never made supremium. And supremium is a tier 5, which is what the diamond seeds are. So we are going to need supremium essence, supremium farmland, supremium essence to make this diamond seeds. And then I believe, okay, it's just diamonds. I thought it was blocks of diamond, but we should be able to craft the seeds no problem. I did put a waypoint in the beyond, or a waystone in the beyond, so we can just warp there if we so please. And we currently have this much essence. Now, we've got plenty of seeds here. We can expand this farm if we so choose. The only thing I'll have to do is just make more activator modules and more speed upgrades and stack upgrades, and you know, we'll just slowly work on expanding this. But I've been letting this run in the background, so we've got quite a bit of essence here going. And 36,000 bone meal on backlog, so we're fine for now. We don't need to sit here in AFK any longer. So what would we like to do first in order to get further into our seeds here? So let's go ahead and go back to the beyond. We're going to grab ourselves one of these 16 stack portions. Okay, so just like that, we've got 16 stacks of inferium essence. So now we need to turn that essence into, what's it called? Tertium essence? Prudentium essence. Tertium is third. So we need to make a stone. I think we need to make we might already have one. What's it called? Crystal? Yeah, right there. This inferium crystal. We can craft 51 of that. Just going to use this entire stone because they do have a durability. We can only do it 25 more times, so let's just go ahead and finish it off. Okay, perfect. So we've got a little over 3.5 stacks of essence here. And that is going to be plenty to craft ourselves the seed, the squid and the fish seeds. Let's go ahead and leave that in our inventory. Now in order to craft the squid seeds, right? Wow, that doesn't sound like a word when you put them together like that. But anyway, in order to craft these, we need soul jars full of squid essence. So in order to get squid essence, we need to kill squids using a soulium dagger. A soulium dagger is crafted using soulium ingots and golden swords with some soulium dust. In order to make the soulium ingots, we need soulium dust and a prosperity ingot. So as complex as that might sound, we can actually craft that no problem. So let's get 2 of those. Let's get 2 of these. I did do a bunch of soulium mining in the... you get all this stuff from the nether. So I went ahead and did a bunch of that. We had a damaged sword in the system, so that's going to work to craft this dagger. Now I wonder, can we enchant this dagger? We sure can. Let's see if we can't upgrade it real quick. Just make it uncommon. So let's go to fabric. We've got 42 fabric. And then rebirth. We don't have any sigils. Do we have any sigils? We've got some sockets. Let's go ahead and get a socket going. Okay, so down here we'll do sigil. We need some sigils of rebirth. Which we can only make 6, but that should be fine. So let's go ahead and put our dagger in there, put our fabric in there, put our sigils of rebirth. This is going to give it some crit chance, some armor pierce, and attack damage by the looks of it. Because this does 7 attack damage, and this does 7 attack damage as well. So, what is this one gonna do? Cold damage and lifesteal, armor pierce and lifesteal, plus further reach. So, if we were to do this middle one, we'd have better reach. It's not terrible. And it gives us an empty socket for us to put a damaging gem into. Let's go ahead and grab the one with further reach. Why not? Hold on to some of that. We should have a ballast gem here. Yep, so +2 attack damage. So let's go ahead and place the ballast gem in there. So now we are at, +1 attack damage, +2 on heavy weapons. So that's 8 damage. And then that's not too bad. So we've got an 8 damage dagger here. Now, when we kill a mob with this weapon, it is going to place essence in a jar that we are holding. So we need to make ourselves a soul jar, which is made using soul glass and soulium ingots. So we need 4 of these to make 4 jars, because it takes 4 jars to make a seed here. So if we go here and here, you need 4 full jars. So let's go ahead and make 4 soulium ingots. 4 of those. Soul glass, we are missing soulium dust, we are not missing. Oh wait, how is that soul dust? Where does this come from? Smelting smooth soulstone. Oh wow, so you just have to smelt soulstone a lot. Good thing I made a whole lot of soulstone. Let's go ahead and go over here. Cook this down. We will watch and let this finish, and I will bring you back when we've got 4 jars. Alright, so that didn't take any time at all. We have our 4 jars now, so let's go ahead and see if we can't kill ourselves a squid here. That should die in 1 hit. Does this fill up? It does not. Why not? Oh, it's just filling the first one in our inventory, not the one in our offhand. So that's 2. So I'm going to fly around here, kill a bunch of squids. Apparently I'm drowning. We've got a lot of health and really good regen though, so I'm not too worried about it. Go ahead, kill these guys down here. Thankfully we live right close to the water, so we get lots and lots of squids. There was some more over here I saw. Kill that one. Kill this one. Kill this one. Float back up to the top here. What are we at? So we've got 2 full jars. We need to kill 12 more squids. And from there, we will come back and craft the seed. So let me go ahead and go. We need 1 more ingredient though. Because you don't need base seeds for this. You need soulium base seeds. So we need to make a prosperity seed base and then 2 soulium dust. So, okay, so we're already in our crafting system here. So let's go here, here. We're going to want 4 of those because we're making 4 different kinds of seeds. And we need to turn 2 of them into soul base seeds. Perfect. All right. I'm going to go get us a bunch more squids. So after killing a bunch more squids, we can see here we are ready to craft our squid seeds. So we just got to flick the lever and boom, we are crafting the squid seeds. Now that apparently consumes the soul jars, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and start the process on gathering some squid essence. Let's just go ahead and replace that seed here. Oh, we need tier 2 farmland. I forgot about that. Let's go home. Let's go to our crafting grid, grab our hoe. We need 12 dirt. 1 dirt. We need 1 essence and 1 hoe to make the farmland. We've already got essence in here apparently. Go ahead and grab that out so we've got it all in our inventory. Let's go back to the beyond. Fly over here, swap out the farmland, and place in our squid seeds. And now we should be collecting squid essence. Awesome. So we'll put our hoe away. We will hold on to the inferium seed and the inferium farmland because we're probably going to want to swap that back out. We will put away the ink sacs, the tentacles, all that fun stuff. Now what is next? We need to do the same thing, only we need to kill fish. So let's go ahead and make 12 more glass. 12 more glass, 4 more of these ingots. All right. 4. Do that. All right, that is full. Now let's see if killing these fish that aren't vanilla fish counts. That's 3. So we should have... It does not count. So we need to kill vanilla fish in order for this to count. So let's just double check this gar. Soul jar is not counting. Okay. So as much as this is going to suck, I'm going to have to find vanilla fish to kill. And this is probably going to take a while. So let me go ahead and go to like an ocean or something and see if we can't kill like clownfish or something and try and collect this essence. So I will bring you back once I have found some fish to kill, and then I'll bring you back again after that to show you that we have collected all of it. Wish me luck. Okay, so I'm not a fan of the aquaculture mod because no fish anywhere spawn that are vanilla. I flew all the way around, hit the right button here. I flew all the way around these rivers and stuff on my way down towards the ocean, and I flew through the ocean for a while to try and get stuff to spawn and despawn. And I found no such, I didn't see that, but I found no such vanilla fish. So I started looking at different ways that I could do that. I started fishing for a while. I crafted an Unbreaking 3 iron fishing rod to see if I couldn't catch the fish, because you can use the soul extractor here. If you look at uses, you can turn cod into 0.5. So you would need quite a bit of cod to actually fill up a jar. But I figured I could try and do that. Well, it turns out that you need to catch it, and every time you fish in this game, because of aquaculture, there's a very strong chance that you're going to catch an aquaculture fish. So I went ahead and made this machine, the Aquatic Entangler from Thermal Expansion, or the Thermal series, I guess, and was hoping that this would work. So basically I want to augment this to make it faster, like with the hardened upgrade or something, to see what we can't do. And I want to put some of this bait in there. So using some wheat and some slime. Let's grab... Oh, yeah, let's grab 2 of those. And we'll go in here to our slime. I know we have a lot of it. Okay, do that, and that, and that. That's going to craft 4. So let's do that. Let's see if we can't get a hopper. Hopper. We don't have one. Let's go to hopper. Craft ourselves just a vanilla hopper. Input into the top and place some of that. And I guess we'll just see if this is going to work over time. So let's upgrade it if it's possible. Let's go to @thermal. And in order to upgrade this, we are going to need this hardened internal component. So we need Invar and gold. How do we get Invar? We can cook Invar dust using nickel and iron. So if we go to iron, actually let's go over here to our raw stuff. So let's grab some iron, and that's nickel. grab an ore hammer here. Turn that into dust, and turn that into dust. 2 durability left on that hammer. Let's just throw it away. Okay, let's put this up here, and this up here. Craft our Invar. So that's 3 stacks of Invar. Let's go ahead and cook that real quick. This shouldn't take any time at all. What else did we need while we're waiting? I'm just going to craft the hardened one for now to see if it's even possible. Because I'm not sure if this machine actually accepts hardened upgrades or not. We are about to find out. So let's go ahead and craft one of these. Oh, we need the golden gear. Do that. Hardened. Grab that. Yeah, it does accept it. Okay. Improves base attributes. Scale factor ×2. So I'm hoping that that means that it's 2 times as fast. If not, then we will see. Does this need to face... Okay, so now it's actually doing something. This hopper is actually placing bait inside there, so that is good to know that it works, definitely. And I guess let's just let that sit and do its thing for a long time and see what happens over time. Maybe we'll catch some fish. Doing a little bit more research here, I see that killing Guardians actually has a chance to drop Prismarine shards, cod, Prismarine crystals, cod again, raw salmon, tropical fish, and puffer fish. So I think what we should do is we should grab our structure compass and try and find a ocean monument. And if we manage to find ourselves an ocean monument, we should be able to go ahead and farm some Guardian. So if we go to better, and then it should be better ocean monument right there. Select and right click. There is one 3,000 blocks away this direction. So I'm going to go ahead and fly my way over there, and I'll bring you back when we get there. Alright, so we are back here, and we found ourselves the better monument. I'm going to fly around here. Kill us some of these. Let's see if we can get one to drop any fish. There's Prismarine shards and Prismarine, which we are going to need both of those things to craft the Prismarine seeds that we need. Are we getting anything? Hey, we're getting cod. Okay, so this is going to work. So, now that we know that this is going to work, I guess I'm just going to sit here and listen to drowning damage and farm Guardians. So if I do my math correctly here, we need 6 in each jar, so a total of 24. However, whenever you use the soul extractor on a cod, you only get 0.5. So that means that each of these is multiplied by 2. We should only need 48 cod in order for this to happen. And I just killed a dolphin, which dolphins apparently also drop cod. And we have exactly 48. Yep. Exactly 48. So I'm going to fly my happy booty all the way back home and get crafting on these seeds. So that soul extraction machine takes forever, but now that we have completed 4 soul jars of fish, we now have ourselves fish seeds. So we can go ahead in here and collect our fish seeds, which is wonderful. We can also collect the Inferium Apple, apparently, because we got that from a reward. We can collect this because we finished the quest. And we can collect Prismarine because we found some when we killed the Guardians. So let's go ahead and put away the Prudentium Apple. Put away that. We will hold on to our fish seed. Now, we need to craft 4 of these. I can't remember what they're called, but they are 4... Prismarine agglomeratio. You need 4 of those, and then 4 tertium essence to craft the Prismarine seeds. So tertium essence comes from this, so we need to make ourselves another another infusion crystal. So we need a prosperity gem, and we need... What am I doing here? Let's just search crystal. Where is the mystical agriculture crystals? Right there. So here we need to craft one of those. Now we can craft one of these. Oh, we don't have Inferium Essence. That's a problem. Let's go ahead over to the Beyond. How's our squid doing? We're at 652 squid essence. Head back home. Drop this essence off in the system. Might as well put our Prudentium away as well. Clean up our inventory just a little bit. Put all the Prismarine stuff away. Let's go ahead and craft one of these. And now we need to craft one of these. Put all that away. Craft 4 of those. And now we should be able to... We'll go grab a base seed, which we've got 2 because we prepared for this, which I totally forgot about. Prismarine seeds, they are a go. And boom, we have Prismarine seeds. So now we need to craft the Tertium Farmland. So let's go ahead to uses on this. Craft 1 of those. Grab ourselves our hoe. Grab some dirt. 1 dirt, 1 hoe, 1 essence. That creates our farmland. We can go ahead and put the hoe back. Now we have our farmland, and we can place our seeds on the farmland. And all right, so now let's go back to the Beyond. Let's go ahead and start farming some fish instead. Put the squid seeds in there. And let's go ahead and swap this out and this out. Let's go ahead and put those away. Let's actually go back to our system here and grab the Inferium seeds and farmland. And go ahead and throw those in this chest. That way we know where it is for later. Alright, so we're going to start farming Prismarine and Fish Essence. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm going to let that run for a while and go make myself some dinner. And when I get back, we will continue down this path and we will start working towards the Supremium. And then with Supremium, we can make diamond seeds. Alright, so an hour or so, an hour and a half or so has gone by. So let's go see how our farm is doing over here. So it looks like we're at 884 Prismarine and 885 Fish Essence, which is very good. Those are both going to be very important here moving forward. Let's go ahead and grab a squid seed and swap those out and start farming squid again. And let's head back to the overworld. First, let's grab some Inferium Essence because we're going to need a lot of this in order to craft the Supremium Essence we are going to need for the Supremium seeds, for diamond seeds, sorry. So let's go ahead and put all this essence away. Let's go ahead and go to Crystal. Let's go to uses on this and craft that. We're going to want a bunch, so let's just finish off that crystal that we have. Let's go to uses on the Prudentium crystal. We are going to need Tertium Essence, which we can make that much. So useless. Let's go ahead and make the Tertium Infusion Crystal. Look at uses on that. We can make 29. So if we go back to uses, we should be able to craft the Imperium. Uses on that. Now we can craft Supremium. Back to uses. 6 Supremium Essence. Perfect. That is all. We needed 5, I believe. Because you need 4 for the seed and 1 for the farmland. So let's go ahead and go to Essence. Grab 1 more essence out of the system here. Let's grab our hoe. Dirt. Type with 1 hand, so it's slow. We love it. Go ahead and make ourselves the Supremium farmland. Put the hoe back in our backpack. Let's go ahead and grab 4 diamonds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Forgot our seeds. Grab our base seed. Place it in the center, and boom, that is our first tier 5 seed. Now we have diamond growth. So we can go ahead and go into the Beyond again. Go over here. Let's actually just replace this completely with diamond. Just not worry about it at the moment. And now we are going to start producing diamond essence. So what does that mean? That means that we are very, very close to the ability to craft the next thing, conduits. Go ahead and claim our rewards here. Hey, we got farmland. Awesome. Let's actually go back here to the Beyond and see if we can't swap this out. That should be growing a lot quicker now. 1.3 times growth speed. So this should be growing quicker while it's waiting for bone meal. Unless it's just broken. And it won't grow at all. Not sure what's happening here. Anyway. Let's head back to the overworld. Now that we are producing the 4 kinds of essence that we need to craft conduits, we can get rid of those. Go to conduit. Grab one of those and put that in our favorites. So now the Nautilus shell, we can craft those now. And the Heart of the Sea, we are going to be able to craft as well. Alright. So let's go ahead and go back to the Beyond. And grab a stack of that, a stack of that, a stack of that, and all of our diamond essence. Go back home. Go to our system here. Go ahead and put all that away. We need 9 Nautilus shells. Alright. And then 1 Heart of the Sea. And now, boom. Our first conduit. So if we go to Apotheosis, this is going to claim and give us a second conduit. Let's head back to the Beyond. Let's fly up here into our area here. Turn our magnet on, break a block here. And ignore players. Let's hold control. That's the fast one and that's the fast one. Spawn count 2, spawn count 2. So let's make the top one, the top 2, ignore players. Boop and boop. So now this is going to produce bones even when we aren't around. And we're actually, last I knew, we were very close to maximum on that. So yeah, there we go. We have the ability to craft conduits now. So I'm going to go ahead and expand this farm a little bit and add some more hopper pots that have Inferium Essence. I will go ahead and do that between episodes, but I think that even though this is a little bit shorter than normal, we are going to head and call it here for today because we just completed one of our small things over on this list. So let's go ahead and clear that off together. And next episode, we can dive into one of these other things. Guys, if you liked the episode, go ahead and leave a like. If you disliked it, you can go ahead and leave a dislike. If there's anything that you'd like to say to me or the other people at YouTube, you can do that in the comment section down below. But for now, I would just like to wish you a good night, or good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. Whatever it is for you, just have a good day and be happy, okay? This has been Say-La-Vee, and bye-bye.